Hey dolls, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a flawless, super beginner friendly install for the summer. Y'all, this was a 100% no leave out install, and this hair was gorgeous. When I say this is going to be a game changer for the summer, I didn't leave not one bit of hair out but my baby hairs, and I did not have to worry about blending it and making sure everything was perfectly put together because nothing was left out. And over time, the hair just got better and better. As you guys can see, this is a whole week later. The hair just looked even more gorgeous and more natural and so freaking beautiful. So if you guys are interested in this style and this is something that you think you may be interested in, I 100% think you guys should continue watching this video. Alrighty, now on to this hair. Thank you so much, CurlsQueen, for sponsoring this video. And I cannot wait to get into this hair because it was too good. But before we get into that, this is just some of the goodies that you get in your box: a nice satin bonnet and this detangling brush. And the bundles today, I will be showing you guys, they're 24-inch water kinky curly bundles. And this is supposed to mimic 3B, 3C hair. CurlsQueen is known for all type of different textures and coils, but this is how the hair looked straight out of the package, and this is how it looks washed and air dried. I literally just had to see how these curls are gonna look, and they looked bomb already. So on to the installation. This is the braid down that I will be doing for my crochet hair. I have these two braids at the top that we're gonna crochet our hair in, and this is what literally saved my life because I didn't have time to sew on a net. So this little hair wig net came in handy. It literally was the perfect shape of my head, and I didn't have to do like any extra excess cutting and all of that drama. So this is a nice quick and easy tip if you want a secure and easy base for all of your sew-ins, and it causes way less tension than just sewing on your braids. So now let's get to sewing on these tracks. Oh my gosh, y'all, when I tell y'all I have not done a sew-in in years, and when I say years, I mean like over a decade. Y'all know I'm a wig girly, straight to the point. So this was just so new for me, okay? So for my sew-in, I'm just going from ear to ear, and I'm not cutting anything. I'm just flapping them over until I'm completed with the entire bundle. And this is not a detailed tutorial on how to perfectly get the perfect flat base. I'll do a whole nother video if that's what y'all want, but I'm just trying to show y'all how to get to this crochet no leave out method. So this is not to show you how to sew down, okay? So if you guys want a video on that, let me know down below, and if that's something you're interested in, I will make that for you guys. But as you guys can see, just repetitive, putting my needle through the hole, making sure that's nice and secure, and just overlapping those bundles. And I also did double my wefts, and y'all, I did not need to do that, okay? But this is how one bundle looks on my head. My goodness, this was so much hair, literally so much hair. When I say these bundles are thick, I'm not kidding. So this is the leftover hair that I have left over, and we are just gonna continue doing the same thing, overlapping, double wefting, and just getting to the top. But y'all, I cannot stress how much hair was on my head. Literally too much hair. I probably needed to use 1.5 bundles. So 2 bundles is more than enough hair. I'm not even kidding. So if you're interested in this look, you do not need 3 bundles. I did not even finish the second bundle. And next time I probably will single weft it because this was just outrageous, but I'm gonna keep doing that until I completely finish my second. Finished the second bundle. This is how my hair was looking. I was like, what the heck? Y'all, this was so much. This was so much. And it is so beautiful, but my gosh, like, look at this, girl. And this is the leftover hair. Didn't even finish the second bundle, like I said, and this is the whole third bundle left for whatever she'll be in use for. Now this is the star of the show. This is our crochet needle that we will be using, and this is going to pull the hair through the braid to give that invisible parting look. So I'm going to grab a small piece of hair, stick the crochet needle through, make sure the latch is closed, and pull that piece of hair out. And you guys can see it came out on the other side, and now you cannot see that braid. And you can kind of get a general idea of how I'm doing this. It's so easy. It's not as hard as some people may make it seem, but this is going to be so tea in the summer because you do not have to have any of your leave-out out. But once you put that crochet needle through your braid, make sure it's open. Once the hair is in, make sure it's closed and just pull it. So simple, so easy, and this is how your hair should look once it's completed. No braid is visible and the parting is perfect. Look at this and watch once it's all like completed how natural it looks, because we're not going to leave it like this. This looks a little crazy, but stick with me. Just stick with me. Trust the process, okay? So once I finished one half of my head, this is how my hair was looking once I defined the curls on one side, and I'm going to show you guys just how I simply defined it on the other side. And I was just defining it with water at this point. I wasn't going in with any products because I just wanted my hair to be nice and detangled, because I will be cutting some face framing layers and also some layers to add some definition and just volume to the hair, because this hair is all 24 inches and I just didn't want to walk around with curly flat hair. But before we finish that up, I'm just going to show you guys how I did the opposite side of the first side that we did, just so you can get a better view of what we're doing. Still so simple, and don't worry about the gap between the track and the braid. This is curly hair. It doesn't have to be perfect. And once you finish and it dries up, none of this will matter, I promise. So don't think too deep about it. It's really not that serious. So I'm just continuing to go in with my water, defining these curls. And if this is your look, you can most definitely leave your hair like this. Just let it air dry, or you can diffuse it if you want your curls to be even more defined. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So now I'm going in with my Nairobi just so that I can set the top of my hair and let it be just a little more flatter while I do my little 1-2 cutting my layers. Now, I'm not no layer pro, but I can add a little definition to my hair and give it a little shape. I love curly hair with shape. I just cannot do the flatness. Plus, this was just way too much hair on my head, so I had to get rid of a chunk of the top. I did not cut the bottom, by the way. I literally just cut the top and just added some shape. So you guys are gonna see how that looks at the end, but I'm just gonna do my little thing and y'all vibe out to this music until we're done. Even though it's all out loud.
Times again, I testify for you. I told I like you, that I do it all, and I'm around, you're scared to do. I'm not, long as you joking now into me, I ain't got it. My been scheming, looting, hide your bodies, long as you dreaming.
So this was later on throughout the day. The hair was completely air dried. I did not diffuse this hair because I did not want it to be bigger than it already was. And also I did go ahead and add gel to my hair. Now I didn't record this process. I know you guys last left me with me putting the Nairobi foam in it, And the unruly foam is cool, but once it was starting to dry as fast as this hair was already drying, it was still pretty big, and like I said, it was already a lot of hair. So I did go ahead with the gel right here, which is what I use, and this defined the curls so beautifully and it made them a little more tamed. Okay, so I did that off the camera, and this is how the hair looked completely air dried. And I'm just going in with my pick to add a little more volume to it without overstimulating my curls. I want to keep them nice and defined still, but still add a little more volume to it to make it look more natural. And this is a little trick that I did. I just fuzzed up the top to where the roots were at, just so it looks like it's growing straight out of my scalp and right out of those braids. I didn't want it to look too perfect because then it will look kind of unnatural. But yeah, you can tease the top to make it look more fuzzy if you want, but this is how the hair looked in its final form, and I was just so floored with the final result because this looked so natural and beautiful and exactly what I was going for, and the layers came out better than I could have even expected. So if you guys enjoyed this look, make sure you check out the description box below. I will have everything listed, and I will also have a coupon code for you guys if you all are interested in this hair. And I definitely think that you guys should check out my other videos that I review for CurlsQueen, because I am not a rookie when it comes to this company. So if you guys are interested in checking out any of their other textures from Yaki, 3B, 3C, 4A, 4C, they literally have it all. Like, the options are endless. So I will have all of my videos linked in the description box below, and I will also have it in this top little icon up here playing throughout the video, so you guys can click if you guys are interested in any of their other hair textures. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my future ones. Bye guys. Mwah.